Hey guys, oh my, the screenshot on this video is interesting. I was taking off my cap that I have on when I take a shower and my hair is wet, soaking wet. So, but we'll take it as we will. It could be a little clue. But yeah, I wanted to jump on you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit here about a few transits. We are going to also get on to members here most likely starting tonight. We're going to really start getting back into the 48 hours series and also the hourly real time. It's been absolutely crazy and I've been feeling, there's a lot going on. So, but anyways, let's backtrack, clearing ground, and part of that is the transit. So Pluto here right now is at an absolute height and absolute peak. I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about Pluto because it's getting stronger. It's getting stronger through Venus. Venus is in Scorpio right now, which is ruled by Pluto. So there's a lot here that is coming up, and I want to just sort of bring this concept forth as, it's going to come up as energy regardless. It's going to build, and it's a very testy energy. The question is, how do you consciously want to have an outlet for that? Because if you don't have a conscious outlet for that energy, the Pluto energy, it'll just sort of come out in some way. Anyways, it's really rather hard to sort of, I think it cut there. It's really, wow. You guys, it's one of those moments. No, I'm not going crazy. And you're not going crazy either. Yeah, it's a face mask. Oh my God. You guys, it's an hour face mask. It's a long-term face mask. I forgot I had it on. Oh my God. Where it's like, it's time to talk about other things than that. What's on your face? Well, I want it to set, and you're supposed to really actually sleep with it on, but whatever. Anyways. Oh God, okay. From hair nets to face masks. Oh my. But okay. Getting back to it. I have to. Oh my God. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. Let it be strange. Let it be weird. Let it be what it needs to be. But I at least have a conscious outlet, right? I'm seeing for you, for a number of you possibly, is a matter of, consciously addressing, having a conscious outlet. If something comes up that feels weird, I think it's a matter of when we are suppressing it, okay, and what it means to us, or what it comes up as, it's a matter of understanding Pluto and at least hearing it out. So Pluto it can be also a pressure point. Pluto likes to get honest though, and so also that's even further, with Pluto getting stronger, the question is, are you thinking outside of what it is that you're really wanting? I hear that as well, and Pluto does speak of passion. I can't get over this face mask situation. I'm like, what is on my face? Oh my God. Yeah, but basically I have it. Okay. You let it sit and absorb. This is the awkwardness you're coming down to with all the Libra energy as well. Love and light, but and it's we'll say self-care Libra as well. And so, but let's say it like this, okay? Pluto is about getting down to things. So if you feel things are coming up at this time, the best thing you can do is really work with yourself, okay? And say, what am I experiencing? Is it something that I don't understand? And why is it that I'm resisting or fighting? What may help you is to get down to this conversation that you're having ultimately with yourself. And that is going to be where you've got Venus in Scorpio. Well, you've got Scorpio, but also where you got Venus. But really look at where you got Scorpio. And so right now your Pluto energies can really be sort of really unhinged, even as you feel it at times. It's like you're feeling like, I don't know, I'm feeling like a really darty energy. Pluto intense energies can get, really sort of like, so those of you who have a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Pluto, this might be a time where you could be feeling triggered, like stuff coming up and but sometimes it's not really about that thing initially, it feels like something else because we're not addressing it really and getting down to it really. So, if you're feeling frustrated with yourself, I think that's more of a clue as to how am I working with the conversation about what is coming up? And am I kind of, feeling daring? Am I sort of pushing the conversation away? So, yeah, and it does really come down to your values as well and how honest you are in that space. Pluto likes to bring stuff up that is at times sort of not comfortable really openly to talk about, right? Pluto rules 8th house, taboos, metaphysics, the occult. It rules the subconscious mind. It rules past life energies, the Akashic records. It's digging right now. And in Venus, it's like, what did we think was real? What did we think was true? But if you're feeling like it's an unhelpful cycle for you right now, then maybe you want to think of, am I operating in the high frequency zone of Pluto? So number one, I would do, if you're feeling frustrated here at this time, I would definitely ask yourself, do I have an outlet for my Pluto energy? Is it working for me? Is it healthy? Is it making me feel better after I participate in that activity? Really being like sort of conscious, looking at it from the outside in, and observing, because you have control over that space, right? To say, well, I'm going to do these activities, I'm not going to do those activities. Right? And it's like, that serves me and I acknowledge that it serves me and so I continue to participate, or that doesn't serve me. So that's where we have to get really grounded as well in the conversation with our Pluto. Do we have, an outlet? And then looking ahead of time, because this is just going to get more intense, you guys. Yes, and that's why I wanted to get on the general channel. Before we hop on and talk further on members, I wanted to get on the general channel and talk about this because it's going to be getting crazier and crazier, more intense and more intense. It doesn't have to be frustrating. Actually, Pluto is really, truly in the higher form. It's a shamanic energy. It's really about transformation. It's about releasing inhibitions in a certain sense, that will help, the collective truly. So it does come down to your power. So it's a lovely time to explore. But know that there can be moments here. Let's clear around. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? With these transits. Those of you, a lot of Scorpio especially. I feel like it's, I don't know. I feel an intense energy, you guys, yeah. So Venus is going to hit advanced in a few days. Let me get the ephemeris for that real quickly. Add to that Mercury retrograde. Been such a clunky energy lately, but yeah, just try to just chill, Don't know why this is not popping up. Strange. Okay, let me get the printed ephemeris. And of course, a good reminder is that, obviously all energies originate with you. So if something's coming up and it's frustrating you, and you feel like it's pressure, or you feel like I keep talking to like XYZ person, and every time I'm talking to them I'm feeling pressured, at the end of the day, how is it coming back to you? How is it that you may be reflecting you in a certain space at a certain point? And, where are you putting pressure on yourself? Possibly in some way. Or think, why am I doing that? Is it something that, is it something that I'm covering something else up with? I don't know. But when we're talking about the really strong Libra and Scorpio energies, this is the depth, the deepest, and surface. Aesthetics, Venus, pleasure, art, harmony, beauty, balance, the visual symmetry space. It's like, they got different agendas. They really, really do. So the conversation ultimately comes back to us with ourselves, right? Where am I trying to fight to hold on to something that doesn't really matter to me or make sense for me? Interesting. But that's not for everybody, right? But you, it's a matter of how you are observing and addressing things directly. Let's clear it, and clearly. So, let's get into it. Yeah, all those situations where it's like, I know how I feel about so-and-so, but I'm not telling him because I don't want to hurt his feelings. Well, that's going to end up, that energy is that feeling of I know this is not really where I'm at. It's going to invert, and it's going to be channeled in some way. That may end up remanifesting as something else. It's always going to come back to you, though. So if you're feeling frustrated with someone, even, that's about really ultimately with you as well, right? This is just the message I'm getting. Let's clear it. Like, it's going to be ultimately reflective. And it's not random. So right now, whatever you're feeling really frustrated with, I feel like it's not related to someone else, especially if it comes up, like, all of a sudden. It's coming back around to you and how you're making, you know, your direction known with yourself. Interesting. Okay. Venus is going to climax on the 10th. Sorry, not even sooner. Yeah, actually. On the 7th and the 6th. Yeah. Really, you guys, from here on out, we got a real strong hike here with a Pluto energy. So on the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, we're really going to be, you know, checkmating ourselves here until we get super honest. We're going to be sort of just like seeing things and getting maybe a little bit irritated with things, but until we correct it, I hear it this way, the way we see it, directly addressing it. So yeah, you guys, we will jump though into members. We'll, extrapolate this further. Thank you guys for your patience and support. Those of you who have private services here waiting on the bend. Thank you guys for your divine patience. Of course, I believe that there's a reason for everything. So divine timing always with that, I believe. So, but thank you for your patience as well. You with you in this process of transitions, and thank you for your support, your love, and your light here. Danger cat. Yeah, so, let's clear the ground. So there is, sometimes we want to outsmart things as like a human, but Spirit has another side of the story for us, and so we got to be patient there with that. But what else here really quickly? Yeah, try to observe what comes up at this time. I feel like it's already strong enough with the Venus and Scorpio that it's not going to be really advantageous to try and figure stuff out. Like, be more maybe of an observer here at this time, especially with the Venus in the later stages of Scorpio, because shit's going to get kind of weird. I hear it like this. It can get really intense and tiring, and this is pressure at the end of the day, right? So you want to be observing what is it that I would like to call out in relation to what I'm feeling as well. Love and light to you guys. We'll see you in the next videos. Bye, guys.